Saturday night
Time for your weekly dose of pop culture.
with Cassie and Kenny. Welcome to the show.
Welcome. Saturday
Welcome,
night. You know what
welcome.
that means. Hi, I'm
It's
Kathy.
Saturday night, and I'm Kenny.
Okay, yeah, you should be on cue, not singing.
I was
Just
on.
saying.
Okay, I was on cue that time.
Oh, sure you are. Oh, you know what? I don't even have my lights on, so I'll just let you tell everybody about tonight's show. Um, and again, for those of you who don't know, even though we're talking Christmas music tonight, Die Hard still is not a Christmas movie.
It's a shame because throughout the whole week, throughout the whole month, actually, there have been a lot of people in the YouTube community and the Facebook community. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Lisa's checking us out. A lot of people in the YouTube community and the Facebook community who are letting Kathy know that she is dead wrong about this. Letta, don't start unless you want to agree with me. Don't start. Um, oh, hi, cousins. Okay, I thought she said, of course. But okay, I read it wrong. But Letta, yeah, because you think Die Hard is a Christmas movie. So, hey, Letta, you all right
So
with
only
me?
the
You
people
know
who think
what?
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. But that's not even what tonight is even about. So you about to go off on the wrong tangent.
Because you're wrong, and everybody knows you're wrong. Okay. Anyway, keeping it moving tonight, we're going to talk about Christmas music, and there are tons of Christmas songs, and there are tons of
Tons
different
of
versions
Christmas
of
songs.
different, and there's tons of different versions of different Christmas songs. However, we're going to talk about the ones that we like, and we're going to talk about
Eh, Talk about the ones that you like, because I think most of this list is your
well,
list.
I think you like a lot of these songs
Oh, I
also.
don't need to put that comment up there. Hey, thanks, JoJo.
That's our cousin Joanne.
Oh, hey. Thank
That's
you.
Joanne.
Okay. You just
Hey Joanne, how you doing? Nice, thank you for tuning in. But we're gonna talk about Christmas music, Christmas songs, and we're gonna talk about because some Christmas songs there's different versions of them, but there's some Christmas songs where they're different versions of that Christmas song, but it's not like okay, I'm gonna start with this one.
oh wait, because I don't have them all. I don't have all the graphics loaded, but
That's
okay.
okay. That's because
Start
I'm
wherever
I'm
you
prove,
want to
I
start.
want to prove a point here when it comes to songs and different versions of songs and different people who sing songs. I don't care
And
who you are. I
uh,
don't care who you are. And I know Luther Vandross did a version, Whispers did a version. Nobody's going to be able to sing This Christmas like Donny Hathaway. Bottom line. Period. End of story. If you're not Donny Hathaway, who is deceased, don't sing This Christmas because
so
it's not
you're
going to
just
work out.
starting in the middle of the list,
I
so you're
know.
not even helping me
I know.
out.
Like
Like,
that. Well, there's some songs that I'm gonna put on notice that everybody else's version is gonna suck.
okay, so all right, okay, but I the whole point of us having a list is to give me a place to start, so I know what
I'm
graphics
sorry.
to put
I
in, and
apologize. I
you
apologize.
just
My
work
bad.
with me, brother,
I just want to prove
brother
a
from the
point.
same mother.
So yeah, so we're gonna go up the list and there's certain songs and we're gonna say who sang these songs that we're picking, and you're gonna say, oh, such and such sang this better. I don't care. No, they didn't. I'm telling you who sings it better.
All right. If you look in a dictionary under hot mess, usually there's a picture Kenny. So bless. All right. We want to thank everybody for joining us here on Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture. Something we started doing during quarantine. We still haven't stopped. So we have fun with it. We hope you have fun with it as well. Oh Holy Night by Whitney Houston. That is not even on our list. And
It's
that is
not. It's
a good
not.
one.
You know why it's not on my list? I'm not a big
Why is it
Whitney
not
Houston
on your
fan. I
list?
didn't put it on there. I didn't put it on there because I'm not a big Whitney Houston fan. I'm sorry.
Although I did like Chris what was his name? Chris Brown in
Chris
that
Brown's
movie
version of
Christmas.
this
I think
Christmas?
he did a good version.
No,
I
no.
mean, it wasn't Donny Hathaway
It's
level,
not
but
Donny. No, I stop at Donny Hathaway. Boom.
I'm just saying. I
It's kind of like saying Ben Affleck is the best Batman ever. After that, there's nobody else.
don't
Like
go
you
down
stop.
to Ben
You
Affleck.
stop right there.
Stop right there.
Yeah, Christopher Reeves is the best Superman we'll ever see. He's dead. You're never going to see a better Superman. There you go. Donny
Okay.
Hathaway sang this Christmas like never before, and you're never going to get that again because he's not here anymore. There you go. It's over.
So
Let it go.
okay. That's the definitive. This Christmas, Donny Hathaway, best pop culture Christmas song. Uh okay, shame on you for not being a Whitney Houston fan.
She sang like two songs I like.
Two songs you like. Again, guys, thanks for tuning in. Kathy and Kenny explain pop culture. If there's a Christmas song that you like, please, you can call in to be a part of the show. We didn't put the link to actually have people join
It
the
says Amy
show. But if
Grant.
you want to join the link, we'll
No,
put it out
no.
there if people um, if
Yeah,
people think
and this is the
so.
phone number if you want to call us 704. Amy
Seven.
Grant has a beautiful Christmas album. 704-252-8813. Please give us a call. Chime in on your Christmas music. We're going to go up our list. And if you know,
And let's hope the
and
phone
we're,
picks up. Oh, you know what? It's not even connected. But sometimes it doesn't even ring, and that's because I'm broadcasting from the basement, peoples.
okay. Lisa put in Jesus
Oh,
is the Reason for the
Jesus
Season
for the
by
season
Kurt
by
Franklin.
Franklin. And that is indeed true. And I think most of the songs that you put on this list are more pop songs rather than um
Yeah. You want religious songs? Yeah, I did.
other because there's a couple of songs that
Up a lot. Yeah.
Franklin that are just some beautiful gospel songs for Christmas. But
Yes.
let's see. Go ahead with your bad
I
self
thought we were
'cause
doing pop songs.
again,
Okay. All
this
right.
was probably more
Well,
you than
so
me. Mhm.
okay. Well, you we're going from the bottom of the list.
Uh,
Or we're
wherever
going bottom
hey,
up or top
it's
down.
all about you, and, I'm just here to work the controls and flash up the comments. That's about it. Ed Brown, "Do You Know It's Christmas" by
Ed
Baker
Brown.
Street.
We're gonna
What? Ed is always on top of it.
which
He's on
is on it actually. I know. Actually, Ed is actually on our list. Do you know it's Christmas? Here's the problem I have with that song, though.
You
I
had a
have with that
problem with that
song.
song?
The problem I have with that song is that yes, I have a problem with that song. The problem with the song is like at one point they saying there won't be no snow in Africa this Christmas time. There's never snow in Africa. What are you talking about? There won't be snow in Africa this Christmas time. Who comes up with a line like that? Like there's like when is there snow in Africa? Like I don't understand.
What
The only gift they'll get this year is
do they know
life.
they're
I get that.
do they know it's Christmas time? I know the original one was Band-Aid, and it was, mainly a bunch of British stars, and I think that kinda inspired them to do, what was the Live Aid song? Or not the they, they did it after one
No,
of those road shows. The Michael Jackson song,
America's did Michael Jackson song.
the American
What song
version.
saying they all? We are the world. We are the world.
We Are the World,
We
right.
are the
But
world.
the only way they
We
got
are
We
the
Are
future.
again, you're violating our number 1 rule on the show, and that is no singing.
But we're talking about
Don't
Christmas
do it.
music. You can't sing Christmas music bad.
Okay.
Okay,
Well, I know we can't play the Christmas music because we don't have the copyrights, but
we can't play it.
we can chat about it. We can chat about it and get everybody's vibe on
Oh,
it
this
and
one I didn't put on the
your
list
vibe on it
below.
in the comments.
The
Talk to
Curtis
me.
Blow Christmas rap. Our cousin Lisa put that one up there. The Curtis
Oh,
Blow Christmas rap.
aha.
Our cousin Lisa, I forgot about that one.
We forgot it. We forgot about Curtis Blow. Lord. All
Curtis
right,
Blow. And these are the breaks.
more singing. Stop with the singing.
Shout out to Curtis. Shout out to Curtis. Shout out to Curtis Blow. By the way, he's got some medical problems he's going through. So much prayers, much positive energy.
Okay.
Um. So, but anyway, okay. So at the bottom of the list we have Santa Baby. Now I didn't put
Santa
an artist for
Baby.
Santa Baby because so many different people, so many different people sang Santa Baby. So Eartha Kitt was the one who kind of made this a staple.
Kind of were fading in and out
She
there.
changed
I
one of
don't
them
know.
songs though, because I know Madonna did a version.
Madonna did
Okay,
a
I'm sorry.
version.
I know
That's
Madonna
it.
did a version of Santa Baby.
But I think if we're
Eartha
talking
Kitt
pop
did the
culture,
original,
I'll
I
talk
think. I
about
guess
the Kit version. Who else did a version?
Eartha Kitt. Okay, I don't
I
know
know
who else did a
Madonna
version of
did
Santa Baby. And nobody tell me Taylor Swift because if they tell me Taylor Swift, I'm a gag.
one. Did she actually do a version of of
I don't. I
Santa
hope
Baby?
not. I hope not.
Why are you
Because
so
to do a version of Santa, because
anti?
to do
Why
a
don't
version
you
of Santa
like
Baby, you have to sound
Taylor
sexy.
Swift?
To do a version, to do to do a version of Santa Baby, you have to sound sexy, and there's nothing sexy about Taylor Swift. I'm sorry.
You are just you're just
Moving on to the
anti.
list, I'm anti Taylor Swift. Yes. Moving on to the list. This is a classic that we all watch in the cartoon. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You can't do
Ah,
Christmas without that. Studio Orchestra and Sterl Ravenscroft.
we actually had just at school last week, we did different dress up days, whether it was reindeer ears or lights. And one day was a Grinch dress up day. And I think my favorite one was uh, we had two people who had shirts on that said resting Grinch face, which, you know what?
That's funny. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Uh,
Okay. Hey, Wally.
NSYNC,
Wally, Aaron.
NSYNC,
Um, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
NSYNC,
Baby.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays is my favorite song. I never heard that one.
Uh, by I don't know. I'm
I
trying to
don't think I've heard
remember.
of
I
this.
don't think
I
I've
don't
heard
think I've
that
heard it.
either. Huh.
Oh. You know what? I just
We gotta
remembered
up
what I
our
didn't
we
put on
gotta
this list.
up our pop culture game because evidently we gotta fill in some
Yeah,
blanks.
I just remembered something I did not put on this list. The
Okay.
Jackson Five, Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
Oh, you forgot. How could you forget the Jackson 5? Shame on shame.
I don't know.
Shame.
I don't know. Shame. Bad, bad pop culture kid. Bad pop culture kid.
We need a sound effect for
Oh,
that.
by the way, I got my pop culture kid shirt on today. I got my pop culture kid shirt on today. So make sure you go to pop culture kid gear that we have for sale. So
Oh, you know what? I forgot to wear my pop culture shirt kid shirt. My mind is fried. I got to tell you,
yeah, well, you know,
I've actually been working on this project, and I've actually completed 19 videos, a video a day on my channel. It's called Year of APing Dangerously. I don't. There might be a link in the
give
description.
yourself the applause. Give yourself the applause.
Oh, I can give myself the
Yeah,
applause.
give yourself an applause. Give yourself the applause.
19 videos down,
There you go.
119 more to go. Uh,
There
having
you
yourself
go.
a
There you go.
Merry Christmas. Uh,
Now,
let's
Joanne,
go.
we have that on our list, but our
Okay.
version is the one, and I think it's the best version ever. But it's the one sang by Lou Rawls. It is so jazzy. I was explaining to a friend of mine last night because Lou Rawls. I'm gonna break our rule because Lou Rawls like have yourself a merry little Christmas. Heart be light. From
I was
now
like,
on,
that
our
whole
troubles
Rawls
will be
Christmas
out of
album.
sight. And he goes, wait a minute. He goes, out of sight.
You're cracking yourself up.
I love it. I love it. The way he jazzes that up. Like, like we don't have his version on here, but the way he did Little Drummer Boy and he gets all funky with it.
Oh,
I
bum, bum, bum.
said the
Yeah,
land. Like
yeah,
Lou Rawls' Christmas album
yeah.
is one of the best Christmas albums
If you could
ever.
download that and stream that, or play that on Spotify, that's a good time. Lou Rawls Christmas
You know
album.
what? I think what I'm gonna download the whole on my Spotify,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna put all my kids in the car, and I'm gonna do what our father used to do, and I'm gonna make them listen to it the whole time.
Like it
Because
or
our dad
not,
used to play Lou Rawls' Christmas album every year. Our dad used to make us play.
I like the Lou Rawls Christmas album, and
Oh,
that's a complete
would
album,
you post it? Somebody,
33 and a
I
third.
just got an email. Could you post a number again to call the show? Somebody wants to call in.
Oh, okay.
The
You can
phone
call
working? The
the
phone's not
show at
working. There's a phone number.
704-252-8813, 704-252-8813.
Yes.
Call and talk to Kathy and Kenny as we explain pop culture. I'm sorry,
Wow.
I'm
Wow.
a little sassy
Is
today.
that your
Oh,
woo?
Luther
All
Vandross. We
righty. All
forgot
righty.
about
Luther
Luther.
Vandross. I'm trying to think of a good Christmas song that Luther Vandross.
I'm sorry, anything Luther sang was good. Luther could bring the thunder for
Wait a minute.
anything.
Slow down. Slow down. Slow
Luther,
down. Slow down.
no.
Not
What?
everything Luther sings is golden.
What was not golden? You give me
Because
one song. Even when he sang for change,
if
um,
I think he I
please. Luther actually sang
I
or wrote
I
the
think he
refrain
sang the
on
original.
Fame where they go, "Remember, remember, remember." That was Luther because he was one of the background singers on the movie Fame. So
Or
don't you cast no
remember. That's
aspersions
Luther.
about
Okay.
Luther. I don't care what you say about Tay Tay,
You
but
know what?
now he's
Luther was the. The fact that you called Taylor Swift Tay Tay is an embarrassment. Look,
what?
um, no, Luther
It's
sang the
Tay
background
Tay. Come on.
on.
Don't be
Luther sang the
hating.
background on Stevie Wonder's.
Haters gotta hate, hate,
Oh
hate, hate,
God,
hate.
yeah, whatever. Oh my God, don't do that. Don't do that.
What?
Uh,
The haters gotta hate, hate, hate. Don't be
we're
messing
going.
with
We're,
Tay Tay.
we're going to do that.
See,
We're going to do an episode
okay, the
of
phone
the.
tried to ring and I
We're going
couldn't
to do
get
the. We're going to do an episode.
go ahead.
Call whoever it was. Call again. But we're going to do an episode of the most hated celebrities, and Taylor Swift's going to be on that list.
Most okay, the caller left us a voicemail on oh man. I hate that. That I that it won't pick it
Call
up.
again, caller, call again. Don't leave a voicemail. We don't put voicemails on a live podcast.
I
No, call again. We might
oh
want to
wait,
hear what you
maybe I
got to
can
say.
try to call that caller.
It might be fairly
Although
important.
it could have been spam. Who knows?
It
Eh,
could have been spam, or could be your father again.
no, it was a Virginia number, and I apologize because now I can't even hear it.
Oh,
So,
that was my buddy Mike. That was my buddy
oh
Mike.
well,
He was the best man at my.
well,
He's the best man. That's my buddy Mike. He's the best man at my wedding, and he let me get married. So we can just call. Okay. The next one on our list.
okay. Wait, there's the phone. Hey, you're on live
There's
with
the
Kathy and
phone. Okay.
Kenny explaining pop culture. Who are we talking to? Why am I hearing it? Come on now. Come on, somebody. Hello, you're on Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture Live, streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and all over the universe. Who's out there? I'm not hearing anything. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Well, if
The
that's
technology is
if
not
that's my
with us.
buddy Mike
Oh,
calling
you know
back
why?
again.
Because I got the wrong stream up.
Got the wrong streamer.
Okay, hold
I
on,
got
hold on,
the
hold
wrong.
on.
I got the wrong thing up. I'm sorry.
He said
Hey,
that's him. That's him right there. That's
who
him
is
right there.
this?
Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now. You can hear it, can't you,
You can hear me
Kenny?
now. We can hear. I can barely hear Kenny, but I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah. Okay.
So hold on. Let me see.
Well, say
Can you hear
something.
me?
You got our attention, Mike. Say something, Mike. We got you. You got our
I
attention.
can
Say something.
barely hear Kenny, but okay. This
Yeah.
is your other brother, anyway. Mike Franklin,
Mike
the good-looking one,
Franklin, the good-looking
the
one.
good-looking one, the good-looking one.
He was a man that was the best.
How
He
you
was the
doing?
best man at my wedding.
You see, I can't hear him. I know he's just really going off the deep end about this stuff. Ain't
He's saying you were the best man at his wedding.
he? Yeah, okay. All right. First thing I want to tell him is Die Hard was not a Christmas movie.
Thank you. Yes.
It was not a Christmas movie. I mean, there was nothing. It was Christmas
Oh my
time
God.
when they were doing it, but it's not a Christmas movie. I don't know where he's getting that from.
Cut him off. Cut him
not a
off.
Christmas
Cut him
movie.
off.
I'm sorry.
Cut him off. Cut him off.
All right.
Cut him off.
No, this is the kind of
can't
caller
hear
we
him.
Cut him
need.
off.
He's saying
I
cut
can't
him
hear
off.
I don't.
Oh, God.
Yeah, of course he is. It's not a Christmas movie. Yeah, all right. There was nothing Christmassy. I think there was a shot of a Christmas tree in it, and it was a Christmas party, but it was not a Christmas movie.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, you got anything else you need to say? Because
No. I heard the eye anyway. We gonna ride with that one. And Kathy, you're right. We agree, and that's over. Now, wait a minute. You guys are talking about Christmas music. Nobody said anything about the Temptations' "Silent Night," or did I miss that?
I don't think we got there yet.
we got to get there. It's on the list. It's on the list. You jump. We're not for all. Let's not jump ahead. Like I said, I'm not a rabbit. You're not a frog.
Really
Let's not jump ahead.
Music. And, no, that's Christmas music. That's classic Christmas music. Nobody can sing it like the Temptations anyway. I don't know where he's coming from with the Eartha Kitt and all the other stuff. I've never heard Eartha Kitt sing anything Christmassy. When I think of Eartha Kitt, I think about
Mike.
Oh no, Eartha Kitt,
Catwoman.
Catwoman. Eartha Kitt did the original Santa Baby. Now, don't be messing around with Eartha Kitt. But
I never heard her sing anything. That must have been before my time, and I'm older than both of y'all. I don't know. I never heard her sing it.
Santa, you never heard Eartha Kitt's version of Santa Baby?
I've never heard Santa Baby by Eartha Kitt. I'm sorry. No.
If you never, look. If you never heard about Mike, if you never heard Eartha Kitt's version of Santa Baby, then you don't belong on this show. Hang up on this behind.
I don't belong on the show. I don't belong on the show, but you saying that Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
That's right.
Right.
He's welcome to be on the show because he knows that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. So the brother is bringing facts.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, Mike.
I'm saying
Mike. The name of the show is Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture. Not Mike. Not
I'm
Mike.
Sorry.
Hang up
My
on
bad.
him.
No, you're right. You're right. Wait a minute. You're not supposed to treat the guest callers like this.
Exactly.
Guest callers. You're not supposed to do that to the guest caller. I'm a guest.
Know what? Let's remedy that. So if he can't treat the guests with respect, he don't even need to be on the screen, as far as I'm concerned.
You don't need to. That's right. That's right. That's right. I'm calling to support. I'm a special guest today.
There you go.
All right. Die Hard's a Christmas. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is a Christmas movie.
Thank you.
All right. That's what was the other one where he said "God bless everyone"? Tiny Tim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that?
Scrooge.
Was it Miracle on 41st Street or something
Miracle
like that?
on 34th Street. That's a Christmas movie.
That's a Christmas movie.
You know what?
That's a Christmas movie. All right.
See, next week we're going to talk
Die
Christmas
Hard
movies.
I'm sorry. I'm saying
the quote line. To quote the quoted line for one of my favorite movies, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. The quoted line for one of my favorite movies, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. I got morons on my team.
I'm just
because
saying, Die Hard was that. If Die Hard was a Christmas movie, then all of Die Hard had to be a Christmas movie, and that's not. No.
it's you're right.
Okay.
It's not a
Well,
Christmas movie. I can't convince these people.
well,
Our whole family is
he's not right.
off the because
He's not
uh,
right.
they don't
All
know.
right. All
Well,
right.
you
Well,
know
thank
what,
you
Mike?
very much for
We
calling, Mike. We have to get
appreciate
on with
you.
the.
Thank you so much for
Thank,
calling in,
Yeah.
thank
and
you, thank
it's
you,
I
thank
been
have,
you
I
for
have the
having
rest
me.
of
good
the. I have. We have
talking.
a half.
Take care.
We have a half
Yeah,
hour to get
I'm
through our
gonna watch
list
it. If
now. She
there's something else
wasted
crazy, I'm
5
gonna call
minutes
you
of our
back. All
time.
right,
All
now just
right.
gotta behave.
Okay.
I'm gonna behave. All right.
Bye. Oh, wow. I actually got the technology to work, so bless. And I don't know what iPhone does because
Yeah.
sometimes it doesn't ring. It just goes straight to voicemail. So if anybody knows how to fix that on an iPhone, enlighten the sister, help me out because I don't know. And no, Kenny, I'm not getting an Android.
Um.
Okay. Um, what else you got
Those
on
are
your
the
list? What
best.
else
But
are we
anyway, Ed Brown
talking
has a comment. Ed Brown has a comment here. Ed Brown here about "Say Baby." I should put on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Because
It's a
Ed
song
is
performed by
our
American
back
singer Urtis
in
Kitt with
his shirt is
Henri
turned up.
Renee and August. So Henri Renee Orchestra, and it was released in 1953. So I guess Eartha Kitt
I'm
Santa
pretty
Baby
sure
was the
she had
original
the
Santa
first
Baby.
version of
Um, yeah.
Santa Baby.
So okay, the next one we're gonna go to. We're gonna move on because we're not even moving on this list at all. Next one we're gonna go to is "Rocking Around the Christmas Tree" by Brenda Lee. That is
Okay.
a classic Christmas song. Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Okay. And again, for our cousin
Okay,
Letta,
nobody's gonna be on this.
really. Um,
Androids are the see me and Letter are on the same page about a lot of things. I have an Android letter. Androids are the bomb. Forget this Apple phone thing. It's like it's a cult. It's a cult, and people get it. The Apple phones is just like they pull you in. I want to say hi to Bruce Coles, who's watching us right now. My friend
Bruce.
Bruce. Um,
Shout out to Bruce.
that next
Yay.
one we have is "Run Rudolph Run." Next we
Run,
have is "Run
Rudolph,
Rudolph
run.
Run"
Chuck
by
Berry.
Chuck Berry.
Yes.
Chuck Berry, Run,
Oh, you
which
told
is
me
a
so.
great Christmas song. Now the next two songs we have are proof that Die Hard is a Christmas movie because Die Hard
Okay.
has "Christmas in Hollis" by
No.
Run DMC and "Let It Snow" by Dean Martin in their soundtrack. So
Christmas
when
in
you have a
Hollywood.
song like by Dean Martin called "Let It Snow" and you have a song called "Christmas in Hollis" by Run DMC in your soundtrack, you are a Christmas movie. There's no doubt about it. That's the way it goes.
That does
Let it
having
snow, let it
having
snow,
a
let it
Christmas song
snow.
on your soundtrack does not a Christmas movie make. Period. But okay. But Let It Snow
Anyway,
and Christmas in
moving on
Hollis,
on
I
this.
give you. Moving on the
The
list.
next one is a very popular Christmas song. The next one is a very popular Christmas song. I'm not very fond of, but a lot of people like it. It's "All I Want for Christmas" by Mariah Carey.
Oh, I love that
Because we already
song.
talked about the Lou Rawls
You
song.
don't like Mariah Carey either.
Although I don't like that much. I like Mariah Carey. I'm not really,
What did
it's all
Mariah
right.
do to you?
Uh,
You know? It's like, poor Tay Tay, Mariah.
uh,
Who else don't you
it's,
like? Oh, you know what? I actually posted it on my Facebook page, I guess early this week. Mariah Carey actually did a remake with Irene Cara of Out Here on My Own for the 40th anniversary of the movie Fame. Can you believe it's been 40 years?
on my own.
Okay. Again, with the singing, no. All right. No singing. Um, 40 years ago, I can't even believe it's been that long. Like 1980 was 40. I'm not even that old. Okay.
And, and
Ed, I see your comment. I'm
Ed
not
has
coming
it
up.
here. Ed has a comment here. What? Ed,
I
has,
see you.
Ed
I
is one of
smell what you're
our.
stepping in, and
Ed's
I'm
like
not
our.
going there,
Ed's
Ed.
like our.
All these.
Ed
Okay.
is our man in the chair. Ed is our man in the chair. Bruce Willis also whistles Jingle Bells and Die Hard. Christmas movie, yes. Boom. Ed is our man in the chair. Always give us information. We choose what if it's that we want to post, but that's something we want to post.
Anyway,
So there you
I want
go.
to. I gotta go to the post
Okay,
office
so
and
the next Christmas song we have is
what
yeah,
else?
send the edit stuff. Next song we have is "Last Christmas" by Wham.
Oh,
Last Christmas gave you my heart, and the
no singing.
very next day
Stop that.
you faded away. It's Christmas music.
But again, we can't play it because we don't have the rights to it. But you know what? We can't sing it because again, the dozen or so people leave listening will leave and you know with blood gushing from their ears
That-
from
You
us
know,
you
there have
singing.
there have been when I had my bands. I wanted to
Christmas.
say something. When I had my bands, there were
Hmm.
people who paid to see me sing. That's all I'm saying.
Well, no, sing it. Spoken
I
word
had
is
another
different from
singer. I had another
come on now.
singer. No, I sang too. I sang too because I had another singer come up and say they love my rendition of Stevie Wonder's "Superstition," the way I sang it. I'm just saying, like, don't I hate the game. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on.
Give me
Moving
crickets.
on the list.
Moving on.
Uh,
The next one is next one I
oh,
have
with
is
Lennon
they
saying that
made
they made
last
Last
Christmas.
Christmas into a really bad movie, and yeah, it was kind of bad. We talked a little bit about that
I never
last
seen
week.
that movie. Who's I never seen that movie. Who started that?
I think it's the girl from Game of Thrones and
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Golden
Why am I
Jr.,
asking you?
who
Why
was
am I
in
asking you?
Crazy. What? You asked me a question. I'm trying to answer it.
Yeah,
It's
I
pop
know.
culture. I
Ed, give
know
me
these.
Ed. I know Ed. Okay, I was looking
Anyway,
for Ed to give me a
I
big
love Harry
background.
Golden Jr. He was in Crazy Rich Asians, but the movie itself, yeah, it was. I agree, it was a really bad movie,
It was
but a
it was
really
it
good
was,
song. That actually,
it
I
was
think
really that
George
bad. But I
Michael
bet.
wrote when he was like 16 or something.
Maybe I should check it out to see how bad it is.
Last Christmas, yeah, you probably can see it on HBO Max. I'm sure you can.
Really? All right.
Uh,
So,
and of course, Merry Christmas
our
from
father,
Snaps. Oh,
our
that's the
father
girl.
was
The girl
always
from,
he was always pointing.
Game of
Listen to us,
Thrones, Emily Clark. Emily Clark is in it, and,
Emily
yeah,
Clark.
it's
Okay.
not a great movie, but like I said, it's like the Christmas version of Sixth Sense. Takes
There's a lot of
a lot away. Not much of a plot.
there's a lot of movies that people consider not great movies. They really are good movies. There's a lot of movies that bombed out to the public, but they actually are good movies.
Mm.
So
Well, I think
but
with
we'll talk about that another
with the
day.
cable channels and now with streaming channels, that gives a lot of movies like a second life. Like, and again, I know we're going off topic, but then again, it wouldn't be Kathy and Kenny explain pop culture if we didn't go off topic. But I think a movie like Eddie and the
Like,
Cruisers, I don't think it did well box office wise, and a lot of people didn't see it.
well, I think
But because
I think
they
it did
showed
well.
it like
A lot of people
every
liked
hour
it.
on the hour on like HBO and Cinemax, I think it wound up getting a lot of fans. I think the same thing kind of happened with Pitch Perfect. Like, yeah, people went to see it, but I think it got such a second life with cable and again, I think that played on
Well,
HBO Cinemax. And that had some legs because one day I walked in and my dad was watching Pitch Perfect and he was just like into it. But because of I think that success, they were able to make like two other sequels that were pretty crappy. Come on. Um
yeah.
but again,
Then a lot
the popularity
that
of the
goes
first
into the
movie I
realm of
think wasn't in the
the
box
realm
office,
of
but replays.
cult films, which we should do a show on cult films because things like just one of the guys is a cult film,
Okay.
which sucked at the box office. But just one of the guys is one of those things that everybody knows about because. But anyway, going on to our Christmas list,
Mhm.
our next one is my favorite things from Diana Ross. Done is the sound of music.
Mhm.
But I like the version that
Now,
Diana
is
Ross
The
and the
Sound of
Supremes do
Music a Christmas
on my
movie?
favorite things.
I'm sorry, I'm going off on a tangent because they used to play it, I think, at Christmas time, and like you said, like,
Yeah,
a few of my favorite things usually gets played at Christmas time. I mean, I'm not a big Sound of Music fan, but, Oletta, yes, I know, I
me
love that
neither.
movie too, cute. But,
Hmm. Have that movie.
and if we do cult films, we probably gotta get Ed in because Ed is, like, the master of, like, you know, especially with his video collection, because there are so many cool horror films that are cult films, so I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there, Ed, so just
He
know.
he go with he go with Ed and his video collection. His collection
So,
is bigger
yeah,
than
The
my
Sound
video
of Music
collection.
has
So
shifted, they play it at Easter time, but even so, it's like, it's not really a Christmas movie, but again if you
they
think
always show
about
the set. Yeah, they always show it at Christmas time.
like, Meet Me in St. Louis too is one of those movies that's considered a Christmas because, what's the song? Gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Old age is no
I've
joke.
never seen who's in that one. I've never seen that one.
It's
I've never seen that one.
Meet Me in St. Louis. Well, that's the one with Judy
I've never
Garland
seen Meet Me in
singing,
St. Louis.
huh? Or have you ever seen, oh gosh, what's the movie with Sarah Jessica Parker and Diane Keaton when they don't like her when, Dul Dermot Mulroney brings her home? I can name every single actor in this stupid movie, but I can't think of
I don't know
oh,
what movie
The
that
Family
is.
Stone. In
The
The
only thing
Family
I know
Stone.
is Sarah Jessica Parker. Only thing I know that Sarah Jessica Parker and Diane Keaton did was the First Wives Club.
The First Wives Club. Oh, okay. No, The Family
Kenny don't
Stone.
hate.
Well, when we do Christmas
I'm
movies,
not
I
hating
I
on
got
you.
a
I'm not
whole
hating on you.
special family section in our Christmas movies next week, and that probably will include The Family Stone.
And
And even that movie, I think I saw it in the theater, but I don't think I liked it until I, again, had to see a couple watchings on cable, to kinda appreciate it. Same thing with Look Who's Talking. Oh, no, I did like that in the theater, though, I gotta say. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm off our list.
the first one,
Okay, next
I
on
never
the
seen the
list,
other.
we talked about some of
Who
these.
else? Who else first? Okay,
Next.
but the next one on the list,
You
Do
just
You
put
See
this
What I
on there
See by
to
Glass Knight and the Pips is one of my. I wanted to brand those to our parents because I know my mother loves Glass Knight and the Pips. And since I know my parents don't really like me, I like to brown nose as much as I can.
well, and I think at one point, they're ready to adopt Ed into the family, and, because again, when
Yeah,
Ed
I
was on
know. I know. They're going to adopt Ed into the family. Yeah, they're going to adopt. They're going to put Ed in the wheel and like disown me, but that's okay. But Glasslight and Pips, do
Do
you
You
see
See
what
What
I
I
see? And the way she does this, and you have the Pips in the back, and the way it crescendos up makes it a great song. And the way she like just puts that soul to it, and turns the shepherd to the woo woo. And it like, do
No
you think?
singing.
Do you? Anyway, let me have
Oh,
on our
what
list
about
is
Acapella
I.
group
It's,
Convicts? I think they do a nice version of that as well. All right,
who?
next on your list, huh?
Is I didn't get the original. The original version I like. I don't like the Martin version. I don't like the other versions. But the original version, I couldn't find a singer to that. And I think I found them, but I couldn't. But Baby It's Cold Outside. I love Baby It's Cold Outside. I know there's a lot of controversy behind that song,
Mhm.
but for what it is, I love Baby It's Cold Outside.
A little rapey, but okay. But yeah,
It's what?
I do. I said it's a little rapey.
Yeah, it is. It is now. But back in 1950s when it was made, it was Baby It's Cold Outside.
But again,
I gotta go home, baby. It's cold outside. Like, don't go, baby. It's warm right here with me. Anyway, baby's cold outside is one of my favorite. Okay,
okay.
another one of mine. And this is a song that was featured in um It was featured in Home Alone, and I've loved it before that. And I loved it especially when they. But this is White Christmas by the
That's
Drifters. The
not a
Drifters
Christmas
version.
movie
I know everybody did a version of White Christmas, but the Drifters version was so much fun with the highs and lows. I, dreaming of a white Christmas. And you got do doop 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 doop. I think that is the best version of White Christmas, hands down. Why?
either.
Why is it like? Why,
I'm not mad at you. I think that's a formidable version. That's good stuff. I'm not.
now, I see Ed's synopsis of "Baby's Cold Outside."
Hmm.
It was a popular song written by Frank Lusher and introduced to the public in 49 film Neptune's Daughter. While the lyrics
Wow.
made no mention of a holiday, it is popular regarding the Christmas song owing to its winter theme. The song was released in 8 recordings in 1949 and has been covered numerous times since. But I love that song, Baby's Cold Outside.
Yes. All right.
So, but no, I was just talking about what was I
The,
talking about?
you were talking about
I
the
was talking
Drifters
about the Drifters' White
for
Christmas
White Christmas.
as in my opinion being the definitive White Christmas song. The next one I want to talk about is Christmas
Uh,
Tree by Stevie Wonder.
oh, one little
One
Christmas
little
tree.
Christmas tree standing alone. The one by Stevie Wonder. There you go. You beat me all night. But the one by Stevie Wonder was just it's a phenomenal Christmas song that I think people would love. And
That's
please,
awesome.
when we put these songs up, please,
What are you saying?
I was just reading the text that somebody sent me. Who's watching? Sophie and Matt, how you guys doing? Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking us out on YouTube. We appreciate the support. Um, But yeah, the white. So one little Christmas tree, very good song. The next one I have is a very like this is a collaboration to end all collaborations. This next song. This is collaboration that is just totally out there, and this is David Bowie and Bing Crosby singing "Peace on Earth," "Little Drummer Boy." The video is very popular. This is a song to end all Christmas songs. The way they did it, and at the time, David Bowie was known for the makeup and the outfits and everything, and Ziggy Stardust and all that kind of stuff. And then you had Bing Crosby, who's known for being a straight laced guy, Bing Crosby, and then you have them coming together in the studio doing Little Drummer Boy. It doesn't get any more Christmassy than that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's an absolute favorite. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl's listening. Cheryl, we appreciate you listening and checking us out today. Um, but yeah, that is one of the best Christmas songs ever. And we're coming to it now. The song next is on our list, and we always said that this is "Silent Night" by the Temptations. If "Silent Night" doesn't touch your heartstrings by the Temptations, then nothing will. Nothing will. This song is a Christmas song to end all Christmas songs, also. And we already talked about that. The next song we have is a song that is not known by a lot of people,
No.
and it is the best song ever with Christmas songs because it touches a subject that nobody knows. That this song was done by a group called Rotary Connection that
Ro-
had Millie Rippleton in it, and the Rotary Connection had Minnie Rippleton as part of the group, the famous Minnie Rippleton, and there also Minnie who left us way too soon due to cancer. But in any event, this song is called "Peace at Last,"
Peace at
and it's called "Peace at Last," but
Oh, it's called Peace
it's
at
called "Peace
Last.
at Last."
The chorus is
It's called
saying,
"Peace at Last," but in the song they say "Peace at least," and I'm not gonna sing it, but it says, every
"Go
year
ahead
there's
and
something that's
sing it."
gonna be something
No,
that I
I'm
cannot
taking my
ignore.
hands off the buzzer. Go ahead and sing it.
Every year, there's something that's in me, something that I
It's
cannot ignore. Why does Santa come down the chimney? If he was cool, he would come to the door. I know
I know.
why. Cause he's, cause he's high. Look at him, he's stoned the stone out of his mind. Cause he smokes mistletoe. Yeah, he smokes mistletoe. Yeah, he smokes
And I'm
mistletoe.
wondering,
Everyone, everyone should have peace at least once a year.
dun, dun,
And it's
dun,
about
dun.
Santa getting high and giving out presents, which is you should like it is. What would ever happen if he
And I,
gave some to the kids? It'd be a lot of high kids, but it's about Santa smoking mistletoe. Notice I put my finger like that. It was about Santa smoking mistletoe and giving out
all right.
presents because he's high, and that's why he comes to the chimney and doesn't come to the door because he's high. He smokes mistletoe and then he gives out presents. What better song could you think of for Christmas? Like that is it.
You are just on another one, another realm. I'm just wondering too,
Four,
because I know
look, look,
this.
look. 420. I'm all for 420. I'm all for Santa getting high. I'm okay with it.
Okay, but I'm just wondering this particular song because I know growing up in Philadelphia and listening to stations like WDAS, this was a staple in the holiday season.
Yes.
But I'm
Yes.
wondering if it was regional because I think some songs or some things wind up being kind of to that region. And I know listening to WDAS during the holiday time, you could not get out of there without hearing this song by the Rotary Connection.
Oh,
Hopefully she means that the very
yes, I'm very special. I am Lena, I am so out there, it's not even funny. I am like I'm actually tamed. I actually tamed myself down for the show, Lena. Believe me, I do. But no, Ed put a song up there that I forgot to put on there that I
forgot
really
to
like. It's Christmas Wrappings by the Waitresses. Yeah, Christmas Wrappings by the Waitresses. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
I'm gonna beep beep both of us.
Yeah, please be both.
Ouch. Ouch.
So, and
Uh,
now the ultimate Christmas song is on top of our list. And this is one that Kathy put on our list, and I want to put it at the top of our list too. And this is the ultimate Christmas song whatsoever, hands
These
down.
songs, you don't,
Ultimate.
on the radio, if you don't hear this song, it's not Christmas yet. In fact, this is the official, it's
It,
Christmas. And I know you got your Jingle Bell
this,
Rock. We didn't put that on the list.
yeah.
And there's tons of stuff we probably left off
Oh
the
yeah,
list.
I forgot you.
But wait, let's see. What else? Never heard of that song. You never heard that song on DA?
On JS.
WDA?
You never heard
What?
that song, JS? Letter, you don't know what you're missing. I'll tell you. Go on
Huh?
Spotify.
Okay, yeah. Go on. You know what, Kenny? We
Go
we
on
need to.
Spotify.
We are going to go on Spotify because I know we when we've done other music lists, we usually add them um, to our Spotify list. But I
Yeah.
think we will
You know
go
what?
on
We're
and
gonna make.
create
You
a
know what we're gonna
special
make.
Christmas
We're gonna make
Spotify
a
list.
special. We're gonna make a special Cassie and Kenny explain pop culture Spotify list. And when we
And
do that, we're gonna make a Christmas song list, and we're gonna put Rotary Connection. Go on Spotify, look this up. Rotary Connection, Peace at Last. Peace at Last by Rotary Connection. Little Mom, we talked about Little Drummer Boy from Lou Rawls because Lou Rawls was something that Dad drilled in us every Christmas.
yeah, we did the whole Lou Rawls that whole
Yeah, we
album.
did the whole Lou Rawls thing. I said the lamb kept time. A rubber bum bum. I play
Sorry.
on my drum for him. A rubber bum bum. Then
Okay.
he smiled at me. A rubber bum bum. Okay,
You know, they probably don't play it
but
now. Now, on DAS, you definitely are gonna hear some Donny Hathaway. Although I don't know, is
yeah,
DAS still are they still doing like classic soul or have they I don't know. I haven't been in Philly.
I don't listen. I don't listen to
I've
regular
been
radio
in
anymore.
Philly since March.
I don't listen to regular
The
radio anymore. I don't
pandemic
know.
better end sometime soon so I can get me some
But what I'm saying
pancakes.
is, and Matt and Sophie,
I'm
because I
having a
know you guys listen
meltdown
to
here.
YouTube. I want you to listen to Mike Franklin. I know you listen to YouTube. Joanne, Lisa, I know you listen to YouTube. Everybody listen on Facebook. And go to Spotify. Type in Rotary Connection. Rotary. I'm not spelling it out for you because I can't spell it right now. But Rotary Connection. Connecti connection. Anyway, Rotary Connection. Peace at last.
All right.
Mom, I will pay to see me sing, but that's my mom. They don't like me. They
But okay, because sometimes even I need my Kenny Walker break. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a playlist on Spotify, and you can find it on Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture. Uh, I think if you go to Facebook and just search Kathy and Kenny, you'll find our page, Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture. That way you can find this every week that we are on here on Sunday nights. We're also on YouTube under my YouTube page, K Walk Comedy. You can find us. He's getting a little impatient, so I got to bring him back. But in order for me to get a word in edgewise, sometimes he has to go away. Oh, hi. How you been?
okay.
How you been,
Okay, are we
babe?
ready? I've been all right. I've been okay. I'm calm. I'm
All
calm.
right, so I know there's
Okay,
a ton
so
of
are we
Christmas
ready
songs
for
that we
the,
may have
we ready
left
for number
out.
one Christmas song?
Oh, we didn't do the number one Christmas song yet? Well, no,
We
let's
didn't do
ask the
number one
comments.
Christmas
What do
song.
you think the number one Christmas song is on our list? Now, again, for those of you joining us late, we talked about Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, the You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, Santa Baby, Baby It's Cold Outside, This Christmas, Last Christmas, One Little Christmas Tree, The
Run,
Little
run,
Drummer
Rudolph.
My Favorite Things. What do you think is the number one
Wham! Last
Christmas?
Christmas, Mariah Carey. All I Want for Christmas. But we have a number one Christmas song here. We
All
talked
right.
about do they know it's Christmas? Because we're still wondering why there would be snow in Africa. Because there would never be snow in Africa.
Silent Night, Run Rudolph. But the number one
The number
Christmas,
one Christmas song ever
and I know people have done
is Nat
remakes.
King Cole. No, 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 no. This is another song that nobody else can do besides
Nope.
Nat King Cole with the Christmas song. There is nobody else. I know a lot of people try to do the Christmas song. I don't care who you are. And this is what I'm saying to you. I'm a big, huge Prince fan. If Prince had decided to do the Christmas song, he still wouldn't be able to do it better than Nat King Cole. That's how serious I am about this.
Oh, Ed, you might not have been on. I think we did talk about Silent Night when Mike was on the
We
phone.
talked about Silent Night. The Silent Night,
Hey,
the version we recommend is the version done by the Temptations. That is the best version of Silent Night you'll ever hear. Period. Hands down.
the best.
I'm putting my stamp
Um,
of approval on that.
but you what?
I'm putting my stamp of approval on that Silent Night by the Temptations. That
Silent
is the
Night.
best Silent Night version you will ever hear.
But the Christmas song by Nat King Cole, because you
It's
hear the
safer
first
by Chris
few
Cole.
notes, the first few chords of that, and you know that you are
You hear when
into.
you hear those violins come in for that. That's you know it's coming. And so I'm offering this simple phrase from kids to 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm a little bit country and I'm a little bit rock and roll. No, I'm sorry. I'm good.
You are just in a very, very weird place.
Ah,
I
I
just
went a
don't
lot
know.
of places with that, but you know,
No, you just went to a really, really weird
I,
place.
I yeah, I went to dark places with that.
Mhm.
So
But Nat King Cole,
there's
doing
Nat King
a
Cole, there's
song.
legend. There's the legend, Nat King Cole singing the best Christmas song ever.
Yes, our cousin Lisa knows that is right. That
Yes, I know that's what I say. And for once, everybody agrees with me. Now, I need you all to agree that Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
still
Well,
not
Lynn, I know already agrees, but still,
not a Christmas.
Mike's opinion.
Okay. Obviously, my brother's having some technical difficulties, giving way to some crazy talk because, again, he's still positing that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and we all know it's not. But we do know that the best Christmas song is the Christmas song
Is
by
Nat
Nat
King
King Cole.
Cole the Christmas song? And that is
That was
just so like it's not really Christmas until you see Die Hard and hear Nat King Cole singing the Christmas song. And hear Donny Hathaway singing this Christmas.
this Christmas, but Donny Hathaway.
And,
Oh
while
God, no,
Die Hard is
Ed,
playing.
don't even put that out there in the ether, Ed. You put that out there
Ed,
and
Ed,
he will start
Ed,
singing.
what do you want to hear, Ed? What do you want to hear, Ed? Ed, whatever you want to hear, I got you, my brother. I got you.
Well, that's
My
our
brother from
show.
another mother. I got you. Wow.
What?
Wow. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing now? Okay.
Uh, it's always a blast. Hey, we want to thank you guys so much for kind of hanging out with us on a Saturday night. Hey, if you're checking us out on Facebook, please consider liking the Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture page and giving us a like. If you're checking us out on YouTube, consider subscribing to the channel. That way you can get that bell notification and find out when we go live with this show every Saturday night while we're still on quarantine. Um, Also, you can
Please
check out Kenny
pass it
at
on to your
Kenny
friends.
Walker. Kenny, I'm kind of doing the plugs, wrapping it up, and
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not.
I mean, give me a minute. You know, KennyWalkerJr.com. I probably should have did a plug for my channel, Year of AP and Dangerously, because see, stop that, Kenny. Uh, and thank you so much, Letta, for checking it out. You have a great night as well. Because I am doing this vlogmas, and if you want to check that out on YouTube, it's called Year of APing Dangerously, and it's just a video a day for the month of what? What's the month? December.
December.
God, it's just so spazzy. I can't talk and type at the same time as is obvious. But that's on YouTube. If you can check me out, and I'd appreciate that because that'd be awesome. Love you too, Lisa. Thank you so much. So
Also,
glad to
also
hear about
too.
your good news
Love
with
you
me
too, Lisa.
too. So,
Al-
um,
Also, too, I want to say a couple things real quick. Real quick, I want to
okay.
say a couple things. Every morning on, now I'm doing it on. I used to do it on Facebook. Now I'm doing it on Facebook and YouTube. Every morning you can get a sometime before 10 o'clock. I'm trying to nail it down to around 7:30. But you would get a positive message from me in the morning. I do a positive and productive on Facebook and YouTube live every morning. So please try to follow me for that. And please, on the channels that we have, this one, Kathy Can Explain Pop Culture, Kathy's Year of APing Dangerously, my web things that I do, please share with a friend and bring more to the party because we love having more people to the party. And we really appreciate you coming to our party.
Oh, that was so sweet. So nice. I was actually going to show them your positive and productive while you were talking about it, but you don't ever give me like a heads up, a warning that you're going there, and that way I can't share it. If I don't,
Yeah, I do a positive. And just a full disclosure, I went to a positive. I went to a point where I wasn't that positive, so I do a positive message to everybody every morning, and I start off with positive and productive. Forward on we move, because we move on we must. And the biggest room in the world is room for improvement. Because if you remember, that's what our grandfather used to say to us all the time. So that's what I try to relate to everybody, to stay positive in your life, especially now with COVID. There's a time not to be positive, but I try to influence everybody to be positive, and it's just my little contribution to the world.
All right. Also, you can check out Kenny Thursday nights at 9 o'clock. He does Nerd Nation podcasts, and you can follow him on.
Yeah, and we will be coming. We won't be coming back till January 7th was our next Nerd Nation podcast, because the next two Thursdays are Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. So January 7th we'll be back with a new Nerd Nation podcast. So please hang out with us and be a nerd with us and do nerdy things with us and talk about nerd stuff.
All right. So, that all you got to talk about
That's all I got to talk about. And next
next week?
week, Kathy and I are going to talk about Christmas movies and TV
And
shows.
it will not include Die Hard.
It will
We have
include Die Hard,
done
and
Die Hard. It's not a Christmas movie. It is not going to be on the list because you know what? If you try to put it on the list, you know what's going to happen?
what?
This. It'll be a one-woman show.
Wow. Wow. Somebody just went Beyonce on me. Somebody just went Beyonce on me. She just went Diana
We
Ross
believe
on me. It's a one woman show. It dropped any minute now. It's a one woman show. Wow. That's deep.
wow.
That's really deep. But
Yeah,
anyway, we're gonna talk Christmas movies,
Destiny's
Christmas
Child.
TV shows. Um and we're gonna talk about all
Is
that.
it
So if you
movies
have
or
any
TV
suggestions,
shows we're
any
doing? I thought
ideas,
we were doing movies, like
we're doing
Christmas
movies,
movies.
but you put on my list movies and TV shows.
Okay.
Is what you put on my list.
All right.
So
That was not rude.
you movies and TV shows.
Thank you
That was
so much,
rude.
Joanne.
Thank you, Leonard. Thank you, Leonard. That was rude.
And thank
Yo,
you.
Joanne,
And
thank you. I'm glad you put it
Merry
too.
Christmas to
Merry
you.
Christmas, Ed. And
And Merry
Merry Christmas, man, to you. I know we're not going to see everybody until after Christmas, so I want to wish everybody out there a very Merry Christmas. Have a very happy holidays. And if you do get the time to see family and spend time with family, give everybody a big hug and a kiss, and praise the Lord that you have them with you, because it's a very serious time right now with the COVID and everything else. And family is a very important thing. Friends are very important things. So give anybody you see that's close to you, friends or family, a big hug, big kiss, and let them know you love them.
You're making me cry. Um,
That's enough. That's enough wish for me
now
for
I feel
today.
bad for all those times I did this to you tonight.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's enough wish for me today.
I
I'm
know
gonna,
I'm feeling a certain way because usually, no matter, we usually get to see each other at least a couple times during the year, and at, at the
yeah,
very least,
we
if
haven't.
not on
But
Christmas
I
Day, like
mean,
the day after,
last time I,
we come up, or you guys come
yeah,
down, and the girls, and
and yeah, and last Christmas, like me and the girls came down and hang out with you guys for the whole Christmas holiday. That was fun. That was great. Because I like coming home and being treated like I'm a 13-year-old kid. So it works out.
it all works
But
out.
no, it was great doing that last year, and then the year before that, I was telling somebody how we took the girls to New York City
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, when we went up, that's when we came
in
down there.
2018. You guys came up here, and we took the girls to New York City.
Yeah, that was
So
fun.
we had a couple
Although
of
I
great
have to
Christmases.
say, as
And
someone who lived in New York City, that New York City is the last place I want to be on days like Christmas or even New Year's Eve. And here I am. I should know better, but I think it was nice for the girls that we got to have that experience of spending Christmas Day.
Let me, real quick before we leave. Let me tell the audience the story because we're in Times Square on Christmas Day. Anybody's ever been in Times Square? People are in costumes and they come up on you when you're taking pictures, so they can get money from you for taking pictures. And I'm trying to take a picture of Olivia, and he's Elmo guy, and this other like I think Minnie Mouse chick comes up, and I'm like, get out of the picture, get out of the picture. And Olivia's looking at me like, oh, why can't I take a picture with Elmo? And I'm like, no, because they charge you for that. We're not doing that. So, and then we had a Starbucks chocolate milk, and I'm lactose intolerant. We had a hot chocolate from Starbucks, and then by the time we made it to the M&M store, I was kind of gassy, and it kind of made a scene in the M&M store because remember that when we were all going down to one of those steps. And
that's under the TMI way too much. Thank you.
Anyway, I blew up the M&M store on Christmas Day. So if you happen to be on the M&M store on 2018 on Christmas Day, it was me. It was me because everybody was complaining about the smell of the M&M store on Christmas Day. It was me. There's no shade to my game. I blew it up.
All right.
Anyway,
you know I'm
have a very big
anybody to like or share or even subscribe.
Yeah, like and share.
We thank you so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. We are here every Saturday night talking pop culture. Drop by when you can. That is it for us. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Merry Christmas and be blessed.
Yes, have a very be very safe, very blessed. God bless your soul and keep living. Peace.
Thank you for geeking out with Kathy and Kenny on Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture.